An indictment accusing a Democratic political fundraiser of extortion could have far-reaching effects in the State House. The 11-count indictment accuses David Damiano of an extortion scheme to secure the preservation of a Piscataway farm. Governor McGreevey believes he is an unnamed party in the indictment, and he said today the investigation will ultimately clear his administration of any wrongdoing. Desiree Taylor reports.
Governor McGreevey was calm and open to questions today following the release of an 11-count indictment that alleges fundraiser David Damiano solicited and accepted $40,000 from the owner of the Piscataway farm. The indictment describes how the original offer of approximately $3 million to buy the development rights of the farm rose to potentially more than $7 million following the intervention of Damiano. And although McGreevey was not named, he says he assumes he is the anonymous high-ranking official in the 47-page indictment referred to as State Official Number 1. But he believes the investigation will show his administration acted appropriately.
Evidently, there was, an attempt by the government to witness me doing something wrong, saying something inappropriate or unethical. And I did not. And I conduct myself by the same high standards every day of the week.
The U.S. Attorney's Office declined to react to McGreevey's statement. It would only say the investigation is ongoing. In the past, McGreevey has reportedly referred to Damiano as a casual friend. The indictment also notes Damiano, the owner of a Carteret recycling and mulch business who reportedly has been a Democratic fundraiser since 1997, had frequent in-person and telephone contact with at least 5 state and county officials throughout the course of this scheme, including a meeting with State Official Number 1 at an East Brunswick hotel. It was here the indictment alleges Damiano introduced the official to the farm owner. It's alleged State Official Number 1 used a code word and asked State Official Number 2 to follow up. The indictment alleges Damiano kept about half the money and gave the other half to a Democratic Party campaign fund.
As alleged in the indictment, there was a code word that was used by Mr. Damiano and Farm Owner 1 and was suggested to other of the officials they involved in. The code word was Machiavelli, and that code word was used on recordings by both State Official 1 and County Official 3.
Yes, I did use the word Machiavelli, but it was not a code word. It's a literary allusion.
Late this afternoon, Damiano voluntarily surrendered himself and made a court appearance. The owner of the farm is not named in the indictment, but is believed to be Mark Halper. He is not facing charges and has cooperated with the FBI and is said to have recorded conversations with Damiano. Meantime, the Republican State Committee issued a release today saying there is a web of corruption surrounding the McGreevey administration and its fundraising practices. The State Democratic Committee did not return our calls. Desiree Taylor, NJN News.